Wake up! Hello my friends, welcome back on VSL's YouTube channel. Vincent here. I hope that you're doing great and that you're excited for... Oh, wait! Vienna Symphonic Library reached 30,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel! Thank you so very much, guys, for watching, for commenting, for your continued support. I'm not only bearing one good news, folks. There's a new special offer coming up about all the synchronized collections, as well as all the MirPro 3D software and room packs until the end of this month. And you know what I'm doing when there's a special offer, right? A scavenger hunt! So, without any further ado, let's get started. For today, I will use only synchronized products, disable the reverb on all of them, and use MirPro 3D instead. I called my new track Entering El Dorado, and there's a reason to it. If you want me to explain, leave a comment below, and if there are enough people asking, well, I might just do that. Imagine you are an explorer and you're discovering an unseen, fantastic land. Quick disclaimer, I advise you to watch this video with headphones or a good pair of speakers so you can listen to every detail. Allez, c'est parti! Let's start by what will be the main theme of the piece. Sounds cool, right? Let's take a MirPro 3D room and place it inside. I'll enable MirPro 3D directly from Vienna Ensemble Pro 7. For any vocal material, I'd prefer to use a church instead of a concert hall or a studio. See? They have various. I'm inspired by the Perneg Monastery from room pack number 5, and you can choose where you want your primary microphone to be. For obvious reasons, I will choose the 180 degrees version and use the choir's balcony mic placement. I mean, look at this. Wow! At the same time, groundbreaking and intuitive. So let's place our soprano just right in the front as the soloist. I mean, let's be honest, guys. A 3D modelization of a church, and not only a church, because there are a lot more of rooms in the different room packs. But man, this is nuts. This is awesome. Great! Time for the accompaniment now. Let's write a delicate string background using synchronized chamber strings and starting con sordino. Okay, let's find them a place to play. Good thing that we can have several venues opened at the same time. But I told you, MirPro 3D is crazy. And you're crazy, and I'm crazy, and everybody is crazy. It's cool to be crazy. For the strings, let's take a concert hall that I don't know. The Sage Gateshead, for example. Room pack number 4. Another reason why MirPro is highly practical, you have plenty of placement preset for your room of choice and tailor-made for the specific instrument you are using. For the first violins, look, I'm going to Mir 3D venue presets, Sage Hall 1, chamber violins, Sordino, drag and drop for my first violins, 3, 2, 1, boom. You see, that's it. My violins placed perfectly in my room as they should be in one click. Let's do it quickly for the rest of it. Of course, you can fine-tune all the settings afterwards, the dry-wet ratio, the rotation, the width, the volume. Let's have a listen. This is super sweet. Let's complete the choir harmonies and add some magical percussion. Good. Now a test. Let's see how everything sounds, but with all reverb off. Let's hear how Mir Pro 3D works as a pure placement software. Let's put all reverb on. See? With reverb enabled, it changes a lot. Let's do it again sometime. The magical vision is now finished, guys. Wake up! Oh, wait, hey, hello, hey. You still there? You good? Yeah, you're good. We need the appropriated monumental room to our monumental drums. Preferably a long room, allowing us a clear attack with a long tail. And I think I just got the thing. The Karl Böhm Hall in the Festspielhaus Salzburg, room pack number 7. Let's place our taikos and our toms. All right, one more on the right, the other more on the left, like this. Let's fine-tune the width of the sound source to make it more colossal. Seems to be the angle. Yeah, should work like that. Let's check width. And without reverb. Again with. It changes a lot of things. As Paul Kopf said, it's not only about the instrument, it's also about the room. Let's make it more epic and add extra low end with a bass drum and a sub-boom. We'll place them with the other percussion in the Karl Böhm's hall. Our dreamy musical vision is now a bit disturbed by these gargantuan percussions, right? Let's continue the melody and the strings accompaniment, but now a bit more stressed with tremolo. Percussion, again, there's definitely some life waking up in El Dorado. Man, what did we just discover? What have we done? And I will even do a 7/16 groove. It's taka-ta, taka-taka. It's banana kiwi muffin. Let's finish that first section with the choir accompanied by the strings. I'll bring the brass in, and I will use the solo French horn to make an anticipation, a melody that will come back later. Let's say I'm teasing a little bit. And we'll choose a fourth room to place our instruments in, as I want a bit more of coherence in terms of room placement. I'll choose the Teldec Studio in Berlin, room pack number 2, and let's place our Frenchie here. And I would like to show you something, especially with highly directional instruments such as the brass. The reverb changes a lot of things. Let's try a few things. Okay, let's change the directivity a bit. Let's move our Frenchie somewhere else in the room. You see what I mean? Let's cut off the reverb for a sec. Let's put it super close to the mic. We should not underestimate the power of reverb and placement. Okay, boys and girls, we're in a serious video, stop playing, and let's place our Frenchie where it should belong in the Taldeck studio, and we have a placement preset just ready-made. 3, 2, 1, boom! And it got its color and everything. And here we go, second part. El Dorado se despierta de su letargo. We definitely want big, lavish, lush strings, right? Time to use synchronized Appassionata strings. And let's place it in the Taldeck studio again with the presets already made for us. How does it sound without the reverb? And now with it. Yeah, I know. Spectacular, right? But we're just getting started. Remember the French horn melody? Well, now's the real deal. The synchronized soprano choir will repeat this theme. We'll put them here along the choir in the Perneg Monastery. That's it. And for extra realism, I recorded myself. I did several takes singing the same notes and I placed it in the same room too. I'll watch the volume, of course, but at least real vocal recordings bring a discrete shape to any virtual choir. It works wonders. You should try it. Now, the main big theme of the piece, still with the choir. It's already placed in its room, so let's enjoy some playing and singing. Ow, oh, ah. Ow, oh, ah. Now, I want some first violins to make some arpeggio runs in divisai. And for this I will use dimension strings. It's a smaller ensemble, so it's perfectly suitable for divisai writing. Let's play! Yes, I know. I took the violins 1 and 2, and it's supposed to be the divisai of the first violins. So let's tweak it within MirPro 3D. You just have to find the right preset. Like for the violins 1, I will put the violins orchestral, and for the second one, then you can touch it a little bit, and ta-da! Our brass section is already placed in Mi Pro 3D, so let's finish to write that part. And as of the horns, I'm not using a synchronized brass patch. I'm using the Epic Orchestra 2.0, the epic horn patch. I want it to be epic and I want some horns. Epic horns. Makes sense, no? Let's place it real quick in Mi Pro 3D. And we have our 8-horn ensemble and ta-da! Easy peasy. Some woodwinds now. Folks, it's important. If you haven't watched it yet, 3 months ago I made a special video about woodwinds. Let's circle back to the beginning of the theme, just right here, and I'd like the clarinet and bassoon ensembles to double the choir melody. It will give it more presence, more timbre, and we can perceive it more easily. Let's place them in Mi Pro 3D, clarinet ensemble, and bassoon ensemble. Now the two flutes doubling the first violins. The color is just beautiful, almost neoclassical. Let's place them in Mi Pro 3D, flute 1 and flute 2. Ta-da! Well placed. Now we got everybody, let's do a final quick check with the Teldec Studio. Let's have a listen, cutting all the reverb. So here is just the placement of the instrument. Listen. You're hearing at the end of the samples, there's like no tail at all. Let's put back some reverb now so we can really recognize the power of a good reverb. You hear the tail? It's awesome! That's great, I love it. And here we are, guys. I hope you enjoy my latest big-scale track for Vienna Symphonic Library. But don't leave just yet if you want to watch the full screencast coming up right now. Thank you so much for watching and for being such a great community. That's all for me. Bye-bye!